Hi, now we are going to check the pages number 40 and 41. First, when we talk about be the change, which of these changes would you like to make in the future, or maybe you would not like, and why not? For example, when you say win a scholarship to a top university, maybe move into a camper in the countryside, or maybe adopt a child from abroad, start my own business. The next, set up a charity. Next, grow my own food. Maybe have cosmetic surgery. What? You're thinking about, we're going to read something about this. That is a change for the better. And we are going to check this. Mahatma Gandhi once said, be the change you want to see in the world. This is exactly what these three people have done. The changes they made look their lives in completely different directions and help them to make the world a much better place. First, we are going to read something about Liz Murray. Sorry, I'm doing this. Okay. The first is Liz Murray. Liz has shared the stage with world leaders like Mikhail Gorbachev and the Dalai Lama as an international speaker. It's hard to believe that at the age of 16, she was homeless and sleeping on park benches and underground trains. Liz's parents were drug addicts and couldn't look after her and her sister. She says, we ate ice cubes because it felt like eating. We split a toothpaste between us for dinner. When their mother died, their father moved to a homeless shelter, and Liz and her sister were out on the streets of New York. At this point, Liz decided to try to turn her life around. She went back to school, and through dedication and determination, she eventually won a scholarship to a top university. Since Liz graduated from Harvard in 2009, she has been speaking at events to teenagers about staying away from drugs and gangs. She wants them to understand that they can reach their goals, whatever they have had to face in their lives. Okay. Now, we are going to read something about Mark Boyle. A few years ago, economics graduate Mark was the manager of an organic food company. He was always been passionate about the environment and social issues, but he felt that he wanted to do even more. He argued that if we couldn't throw of a third of it away while millions around the world go hungry. So Mark gave up his job and decided to prove that we don't need money to survive by living without it for a year. He moved into an old camper in the countryside, put in solar panels for power, and started growing his own food and washing in a river. When he didn't have enough homegrown food, he went into the forest to pick wild food like berries. Mark enjoyed the year so much that he has been living without money since then. Recently, he's written a book, The Moneyless Man, A Year of Economic Living, and hopes to use the profits to create a whole community that lives without money. Now we have the other. Okay. That is Narayana Krishnan. Narayanan Krishnan was an award-winning chef who was about to take up a top job in Switzerland. Then, while visiting his parents at home in India, he saw an old man starving under a bridge. He says, I fed that mind and decided that this is what I should do for the rest of my life. He gave up his job and set up a charity called the Akshaya Trust. Every day, Narayanan now personally prepares and hands out 400 simple, tasty hot meals to the homeless. He also carries a comb, scissors, and a razor so that he can give haircuts and shaves. Narayanan sleeps in Ashaya's kitchen, but he says he's enjoying his life. He has shown that what one person can achieve when they set out to change the world. Okay, now with this reading, we are going to answer this. We have the exercise 3 that we have to read the article again and write Liz, Mark, or N according to the names. Then N is for Narayanan. And we have this. Which persons plans to live with people who share his or her ideas? That is Mark. The number 2. Help people to look better. That is Narayanan. The number 3. Wanted to show people that something isn't necessary. Again, Mark. The number 4. Has appeared at events with famous people. That is Liz. Number 5. Had an experience that changed his or her mind. The 3 of them. That is Liz, Mark, and Narayanan. Number 6. Was in a difficult situation alone with a family member. That is Liz. Okay, now we are going to check together the next exercise, that is this. That we have to mark the headings to the text. Yes. And we have caring for the hungry, that is the letter C, that is Narayanan Krishnan. The next, a life without cash, that is Mark Boyle. And finally, we have from homeless to Harvard, is Liz Murray. And as you can see, I already underlined in different colors the words that we have to match the phrasal verbs in bold in the text with the meanings below. And we have the answers here. We have installed, that is put in, gives, that is hands out, created, set up, started living in, move into. I already look for change. We already have change and is. Oh, well, what is that? What is that? Well, I'm going to continue with the next. Sorry. Care for is look after. Started, that is hands out. Stop doing, that is give up. And finally, we have the exercise on the number 6. We have number 1. Some people are homeless and live on the streets. Number 2. She decided to put in a solar panel to reduce heating costs. Number 3. They work hard to reach their goals and finally they made it. Number 4. Social issues such as bullying, racism, and poverty are matters that affect members of a society. Number 5. He has enough homegrown vegetables to last for months. Okay? Don't forget to check your answers and later you are going to send it to me. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye-bye.